Hello student, good morning. How are you today? I hope you are enjoying the holiday. This is Practical Agriculture. I'm still your agricultural Madam Wanukbe. Today we want to look at farming system. That is the topic for today, farming system. And at the end of the lesson, you should be able to know what is farming system, the definition of farming system. And then the second one is the type of farming system. First of all, let's look at the definition of farming system. What is farming system is all about. Farming system refers to the farmer, the farm, the type of crops growing, the livestock raised, and the technology adopted in farming operations. I hope you are with your agricultural notebook. Please pick up your practical agricultural notebook and your pen and take down this with me. I will take the definition of farming system again. Farming system refers to the farmer. I always told you guys that I'm a farmer. I don't know whether you want to be a farmer. The farm, the type of farm that you want to practice can be commercial or subsistence. The type of crops growing can be cash crops or any one. The livestock raised and the technology adopted in farming operations. That is farming system. Now we have three types of farming system. The different system of farming in Nigeria include 1. Mixed farming. Number 2, bush fallowing or shifting cultivation. Number 3 is pastoral farming. Under pastoral farming, we have three types. We have three types of pastoral farming. We have lay farming, we have nomadic farming, and then we have ranching. We are going to take one after the other. That is the type of farming system, one after the other. First of all, let's take number 1, mixed farming. This is the farming system in which a farmer grows crops and raises animals on the same farm. Mixed farming is the combination of crops and animals on the same piece of land. Now, under mixed farming, we have advantages and disadvantages. We have advantages of mixed farming and disadvantages of mixed farming. I hope you know what is mixed farming. Let me say that again. This is the farming system in which a farmer grows crops and also raises animals on that piece of land. Now let's go to advantages of mixed farming. I hope you are with me. Don't sleep, continue to write. Number 1 is farm produce such as crops, residues, and fodder are used for feeding farm animals. Farm produce such as crop residues. I hope you know what is crop residues. We talked about that under organic manure. When we talked about organic manure, that was first term. That crop residues, you can get it from yam peelings, cassava peelings, and use it to feed your farm animals. Like what? Like goats, pigs, and so on. You use them to feed them. And fodders are what? Are food for animals like horses, cattle, and so on. Can be hay, vegetables, and corn stalk. That is from fodder. Yes, farm produce as crop residues and fodder are used for feeding farm animals. That is number one advantages of mixed farming. Now let's look at number two advantages of mixed farming. Number two is animal dropping as used as manure to improve soil fertility. Animal dropping like poultry waste, that is sawdust from the poultry house, the cow dung, sheep litter, are what? Are used to improve the soil fertility. I hope you know the soil fertility. We are going to talk about that in your JS3, soil fertility as a topic, and management, how to manage the soil fertility. So all those animal dropping are used as what? Manure to improve the soil fertility. Now let's move down to disadvantages of mixed farming. Disadvantages of mixed farming. We have done with advantages of mixed farming. Disadvantages of mixed farming. Number one is, if the animals are not properly managed, they can eat up crops. Yes, because you mix them together. You mix animals and crops together. That is what will happen to your crops, because it's what mixed farming. If the animals are not properly managed, they can eat up crops. Yes, just will happen. The farmers, number two disadvantages is, the farmer must be knowledgeable in both crops and animal husbandry. That means that the farmer must have the knowledge on how to train the animals, how to handle the crops and animals. Now let's look at number two, types of farming system. We have done with mixed farming, advantages and disadvantages of mixed farming. Now let's look at number two, types of farming system. Number two is bush fallowing. Bush fallowing or shifting cultivation. Bush fallowing or shifting cultivation. Now let's look at what is bush fallowing before we move to advantages and disadvantages of bush fallowing. I hope you are with me. Please take down this. Okay, bush fallowing. This refers to the system whereby a plot of land is left to fallow for 2 to 4 years after cultivation. I will take that again. This refers to the system whereby a plot of land is left to fallow for 2 to 5 or 2 to 4 years after cultivation. Yes, it is necessary to fallow a plot of land to practice what? Bush fallowing, because the period of this fallow, the land will regain its nutrient, restore its nutrient back after it has been cultivated for many years, to regain back its nutrient. Yes, we have done with bush fallowing. Now let's look at advantages of bush fallowing. Advantages of bush fallowing. Number one is, it is natural and does not involve large cash investment. It is natural and does not involve large cash investment. What do you understand by that? That means it is natural, leaving your farmland for that period. Those falling leaves will decay and add nutrients to the soil. So it will not need much money. It will not need much capital for you to go and buy fertilizer. Those falling leaves will decay and add nutrients to the soil. So it's natural and does not involve large cash investment. That is number one advantages of bush fallowing. Number two is, the plant cover helps to check erosion. The plant cover helps to check erosion. Yes, the land will turn to bushes, so they would not allow the flood to enter the farmland. That is it. That is what is meant here. This number two, that the plant cover helps to check erosion. That is number two advantages of bush fallowing. I hope you are with me, my students. Okay, let's look at disadvantages of bush fallowing. Disadvantages of bush fallowing. All right. Number one disadvantages of bush fallowing is much time, energy, and money are spent in preparation of new farmland. Yes, you left your farmland for 5 years, 2 to 5 years, 3 to 5 years. What do you think will happen? It will turn to forest, big trees, shrubs. Everywhere will be covered with what? Trees. For you to go and prepare a new farmland, it's money. You will look for money to go and pay laborers to come and work for you. And much time, energy, and money are spent in preparation of new farmland. That is one disadvantage. And another disadvantage is it wastes land. Imagine leaving your farmland for 5 years. If you are a subsistence farmer, where will you get another land to cultivate? So the way I'm saying it is wasteland. It's waste land. I hope you are with me. We have done with bush fallowing. That is number two type of farming system. Number one is mixed farming. We look at advantages and disadvantages. And number two is bush fallowing. We look at the advantages and disadvantages. Please take down this. Let's go together. Let's look at number three type of farming system. Number three type of farming system, which is pastoral farming. Pastoral farming. We also call pastoral heading. Also called what? Pastoral heading. Look at the spelling of heading on the screen. It's spelled Herding. Herding. We have heard of nomadic heading. All these headmen, those people that are moving with their cattle from one place to another. We call them headmen. Okay, now let's look at what is pastoral farming or pastoral heading. This refers to the rearing of grazing animals like cattle, sheep, and goats. Refers to the rearing of grazing animals like cattle, sheep, and goats. The animals are not restricted in building, but allowed to roam and graze in the field. Yes, the farmer will not allow the animal to stay one place. They will roam around to graze in the field. That is what is meant here, that the animals are not restricted in building, but allowed to roam and graze in the field. That is what pastoral farming. Now, we have three types of pastoral farming. We have three types of pastoral farming. Number one is nomadic farming. Number one is nomadic farming. Do you see the spelling of nomadic farming here? Nomadic is spelled Nomadis, and then farming. I hope you are with me. Please take down this. Number one type of pastoral farming is nomadic farming. Now let's look at what is nomadic farming. What is nomadic farming about? The Normans are found in Fulani tribes of northern Nigeria, and they work with their grazing animals, especially cattle, from one place to another in search of green pasture and water for their animals. You will see all these headmen, they will trek from northern part down here in search of what? Food for their animals. That is what? Nomadic farming. We call it nomads. So let's look at what is nomadic farming again. Nomadic farming are found in Fulani tribes of northern Nigeria, and they work with their grazing animals, especially cattle, from one place to another in search of what? Food, for search of green pasture or food and water for their animals. Now let's look at the second type of pastoral farming, which is what? Lay farming. Lay farming. What is lay farming? What is lay farming? Lay farming, this refers to the system of farming whereby pasture and crops are combined together on the same plot of land. That is what lay farming. This refers to, I will say that again, this refers to the system of farming whereby pasture and crops are combined together in the same plots of land. Yes, the pasture is growing for about 4 years. You allow the pasture to grow for about 5 or 4 years. Then the land is tilled. You will till the land and is used for what? Cultivate what? Crops. It is also called what? Rotational pasture. Rotational pasture. Now let's look at what is ranching. The last type of what? Pastoral farming. The last type of pastoral farming. Ranching. This refers to the system which involves the raiding of animals on the large expanses of fenced land, as in Obudu cattle ranch. I hope you have heard of Obudu cattle ranch before. You guys don't want to pay money so that we can take you for excursion. You will go and see all these things that I'm talking about. All these grazing animal, you will see there. All these big horses, that is where you will see them. So ranching is another type of pastoral farming. Ranching refers to the system which involves the rearing of animals on a large expanses of fenced land on, as in Obudu cattle ranch. Yes, those are the 3 types of pastoral farming. Before we go, remember we talked about what? Farming system. We are talking about farming system. What is farming system about? The type of farming system and advantages and disadvantages, and type of pastoral farming. Yes, I hope you know what is farming system. Can someone tell me what is farming system? I hope Ndukebon will tell me what Ndukebasi will tell me what is farming system. Vera will tell me what is farming system. I've said that the farming system refers to the farmer, which is me, the farm, the type of crops raised, the animal bred, and the technology adopted for farming operations. And then we mentioned the types of farming system. We mentioned mixed farming, the combination of crops and animal on the same piece of land. And then we mentioned the bush fallowing or shifting cultivation. And then the last one, pastoral farming. Pastoral farming or pastoral herding. And then the type of pastoral farming: nomadic farming, lay farming, and ranching. All right, I have a question here for you to answer. I have some question here for you to answer. Number 1 is, state 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of mixed farming. Please take down these 2 because I will ask you. I would like to mark your notes. State 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of mixed farming. Number 2 is, what is farming system? It's very simple. If you have it in your notes, you will do that. Hello, students. That is where I will end for today. See you next time. I love you guys. Please stay safe. Bye.